Hello everybody and welcome back to this week's video. Today I'm just going to chat through my 26 books to read in 2026, and what you're going to do is ignore this little thing here. I wanted to put my fringe back. It's done this. I don't know how to make it sit down, so I'm living with it today. My 26 books to read in 2026 is a mix of new releases that I've pre-ordered because theoretically I'm going to read them as soon as they come out, books that I've been avoiding on my TBR. It's kind of acting as a self-destructing TBR as well. Like if the few books that I've put on here from my actual TBR do not get read, they are going. I'm not going to read them ever. This is their final chance. So they are in a bit of a random order, but we're going to go for it. Also, I've not made it easy for myself. I tried to make it pretty and have it like misaligned. But I didn't think about the fact that when I try to read this out, I'm going to really struggle. So we're going to go for it. So book one on here is And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison, which comes out in February. It is a new release and I have the ARC for it, so I know I'm going to be reading it. That's an easy win for me. It's getting read. It is the sequel to First Time Caller, which again I really enjoyed, so that's an easy win. The second book on here is from my TBR. It is Maneater by, I think it's by Morgan Elizabeth. No, maybe it isn't. I've no idea who it's by. But it's Maneater. It is book one in the Maven series. I saw, is it Belle Therese? Read it and she loved it. So I bought it. I mainly, will not lie to you, bought it for the cover. It's gorgeous. And I'm not entirely sure what it's about anymore. You'll notice that's the theme with the books on my TBR. A lot of them I've bought so long ago, I literally don't know what they're about. So book three on here is No Matter What. I believe this is Cara Bastone's new release. I keep getting hers and Abby Jimenez muddled up. I'm pretty sure No Matter What is by Cara Bastone. I think it comes out in March or April, which I'm very excited for. And I have a strong feeling it's Second Chance Romance, but I might have made that up. But as we know, I love Cara Bastone. I'm going to eat up anything she writes. This, I think, again, is an easy win. Book four on my list is Chelsea Curto's new release that is not in the DC Stars, although I should have put the DC Stars on here because I'm 100% reading those. But it's In Stormy Weather. This, I think, is her first trad published book. I've managed to pre-order it on Waterstones, which makes me think it's trad published. And again, I don't know too much about it. I'm assuming it's very summery based on the cover and when it's coming out, which I think is June, July time. So I'm excited for it, but equally I'm scared because the last DC Stars book did not hit for me, and I'm now worried for her future releases. Then book five on the list is Abby Jimenez's new release, which I think comes out around the same time as Cara Bastone, so like March, April, and that is The Night We Met. I trust in Abby Jimenez. I'm gonna read whatever she writes, so I don't know anything about it. I like to go into books fairly blind. Like maybe I'll know a trope or two when I go into it. Other than that, I like to be surprised. So book six is another one that I've actually got the ARC for, which I'm so happy about. This is crazy to me. I got the ARC for Annabelle Monaghan's new release, Dolly All the Time, which comes out in May. I'm very excited for it, and again, know nothing. Don't need to know anything. I love Annabelle Monaghan enough that I know this is gonna hit. Then book, I've done them in such a weird order. Book seven is Wrath of the Dragon by Olivia Rose Darling. This is off of my physical TBR, and I will actually say to you, as of filming this, I have read it now. This is book two in Fear the Flames, so we're following Elowyn and Caden. I literally just read it, the fact that I couldn't remember his name, and Caden, as they prepare to be married and overthrow Elowyn's father's kingdom, which she obviously has a birthright to, and of course she is bonded with 5 dragons. This is what we know from book one. She's bonded with 5 dragons. Those dragons do come up, but spoiler for next week's video, which is a 10 book takedown in which I read this, I unfortunately was not a fan. I gave Fear the Flames 5 stars, so I was expecting good things. I was disappointed. So moving on from that, I then have at number 8 Warrior Princess Assassin by, is it, oh, it's covered up, I can't see. I'm pretty sure it's Bridget Kema that wrote that. I have recently been informed that The Warrior, the Princess and the Assassin, 3 different people 3 different people. And I'm almost certain it's a Why Choose. I love a Why Choose. Very fun. So fingers crossed for that one. And I have such a gorgeous edition. I have the Waterstones edition with a really stunning sprayed edge. So I'm very excited for that. And I will tell you now, I'm doing a 10 book takedown with the physical books off of here. So look forward to that, because this book 100% going to be in there, 100%. Then at number 9, I've got Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I did a video last year where I like speed dated my TBR and I read the first chapter. I did like the premise and the first chapter of Yellowface, but I still haven't picked it up. So self-destructing TBR, if I still don't pick it up within the next year, it's gone. What did I get to? 9. Number 10 is Malibu Rising by not by Carrie Soto, that's so not correct. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid and I absolutely adored it. So I'm expecting good things from the rest of her books, and I do intend to read at least a couple more of them this year. Like my top contenders, I want to read Malibu Rising and Carrie Soto is Back. They're the 2 that I'm keeping my eyes firmly on, because I am scared to go into Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, because they're like cult classics. Everybody loves them, so I'm scared to read them. Then at number 11, another new release. Obviously I had to put Just Friends by Hayley Pham on this list. We knew it's getting read. I've heard terrible reviews, but I still want to, you know, read it for myself. I'm hoping I love it, but equally it's like, is it second chance close, like childhood friends to lovers? That's they're not really my favorite tropes, so it'll be interesting to see what I think of it, if nothing else. Then at number 12, I've got Kiss a Villain, which is an MM mafia romance, I'm pretty sure. This is another one that came off of a Vel Therese video, and I have not picked it up. I'm scared, but I feel like it's got the good vibes that I will enjoy. Then at number 13, another MM romance, Fall for Him. I bought this entirely for the cover, forgot what it's about, and now I haven't picked it up, so I want to pick it up. At number 14, we have Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. We know I'm an Elsie Silver stan. You can just about see behind me here my Elsie Silver shelf. We know I'm gonna love this and read it. So where did I get to? At number 15, we have One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I loved Red, White and Royal Blue when I read that, and then I've not picked up another book. But time travel-y lesbians, that I can get behind. Then at number 16, we have Iron and Embers by Helen Shearer. This is another one of my physical TBR. It is a spin-off series to the Legends of Thesmar called The Ashes of Thesmar, and I'm expecting to devour this. I'm expecting to love it. It's following Ren, the sister of Thea from the Legends of Thesmar. I love Ren. I can't think what the love interest is, but he is very much set up in the final book of the Legends of Thesmar to be the love interest in Iron and Embers. So I'm very excited, and I have adored the entire Legends of Thesmar series, so I'm expecting this will be a top contender for the year. Then at 17, I've got This Spells Love by Kate Robb. I believe this is magical realism. The other book I've read by Kate Robb, which is Primetime Romance, I did really enjoy, which is why I ended up buying another book by her, and then I just haven't picked it up. But I think I'm gonna like it. It sounds really good. At number 18, I've got Indigo Ridge, which is the first book in the Eden series. I'm just scared to go into this because it's 6 books long. That's entirely my fear of this series, is how long it is. But again, you know, I've heard good things. Ali Goodall, I can't remember anyone's names clearly. She read the Eden series and really enjoyed it, so hopefully I like it. But I am put off by the fact I won this in a giveaway that Ellen Catherine did, and if Ellen Catherine's giving it away, I don't think she liked it very much, so I'm scared to try it. At number 19, I have Hot Wax. I don't know anything about it. I did buy it for the cover because it was pretty and it had pink on it. I believe it's leaning more lit fic than, or like women's fiction, kind of. I don't really know the difference. than romance or anything else that I tend to read. So it'll be interesting to see what it actually is and if I like it. Then at number 20, we have obviously got another BK Borison new release, Grim Tidings, the sequel to Good Spirits. I loved Good Spirits. I gave it 5 stars. I got a tattoo for Good Spirits. I have extremely high hopes for this. And Grim Tidings is following another type of ghost, the Grim Reaper. So I'm very excited for that. At number 21, I've got Diabound. I am scared of this because it's massive. That's it. But again, I've heard great things about it. It seems very like, I don't want to say stereotypical romantasy vibes, but that is exactly what I've been told it's like. So where can you go, like how could you go wrong with that? Then at number 22, I have Last Night by Mari McFarlane. I don't know how to say her name. This is just another one that's been on my TBR for ages. I've got, I think, 3 Mari McFarlane books, and I don't know what a single one of them are about. Other than Cover Story. Maybe I know what Cover Story is about. But I get this one mixed up with, because she's got a book called Last Night and then a book called Just Last Night. Couldn't tell you the difference. I don't know if they're the same book with different names. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. At number 23, I have Kingdom of the Wicked. This is actually a recent purchase. I just know myself and I'm not going to read it. And I have all 3 books. So that's why it's on this list, is I have all 3 books. I need to at least start them. Number 24, I then got Unsteady by Peyton Corin. I want to read this in preparation for book 3, which is coming out. I haven't read a single book in the series, but you can bet I've pre-ordered book number 3 for that gorgeous cover change they've done. Yup. This is hockey romance, I believe, and again, I've heard incredible things about it. I devour hockey romances, let's be real. So that is high up on my list. I've then got at number 5, So Thrilled for You by Holly Bourne. This is actually another recent purchase. It's just a little bit out of my comfort zone. This one I think does classify as women's fiction because it follows a group of friends who are drifting apart, I believe. So there's that. And then finally on the list, another book from my physical TBR, and another book that I bought the entire series for and haven't started, and that is Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. I've heard, does it give sort of Bridge Kingdom vibes? It might be a different book that I'm thinking of. There is a book that I've picked up recently that gives Bridge Kingdom vibes, and I love the Bridge Kingdom. But I have high hopes going into this. I am scared though because books 2 and 3 are fucking massive. So we'll see if I get to it. But that is my 26 books to read in 2026. This was just a really quick video. I won't lie to you. It was not the video I had planned for this week. I was meant to have finished a 10-book takedown, and then I got into a reading slump because the book I was reading was so slow, and I ended up DNFing it. So that is my no, that's not a 10-book takedown. No, that was my 26 books to read in 2026. I do think that I'm gonna do like a check-in video at the end of the year. You know, where did I get to? Can I finish it? I'm excited. I've not done one of these before because I'm rubbish at sticking to TBRs, but because it's a lot of new releases, I feel confident with this one that at least the new releases are going to get read. With that said, that is the end of this week's video, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, you can hit subscribe, you can like, you can comment anything you want to see me read. If any of these are on your 26 for 2026, do let me know, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye.